Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Vibes Blue. I'm Lisa, and today we're diving into business analyst interview practice. And David.
And I'm David. Business analyst interviews are all about showing that you can analyze data, generate insights, and communicate recommendations clearly. Employers want candidates who are data-driven, detailed-oriented, and able to solve problems logically.
In this video, we'll practice answering common business analyst interview questions and give you useful English phrases to talk about your analytical experience, explain insights, and make recommendations confidently. It's not just about knowing the numbers, it's about how you interpret and communicate them.
Questions like, can you describe a project where you analyzed data? How do you present insights to stakeholders? Or tell me about a time you made a data-driven decision are very common. We'll show you how to answer naturally while sounding professional and persuasive.
We'll also cover tips on handling complex data questions, demonstrating problem-solving skills, and showcasing your analytical mindset. These strategies will help you stand out from other candidates.
Grab a notebook and get ready to practice English that makes you sound confident, insightful, and professional. Let's get started and make your business analyst interview shine.
Welcome back. In this chapter, we're going to talk about how to describe your analytical experience in a business analyst interview. Employers want to see that you can collect, process, and interpret data effectively.
Exactly. When an interviewer asks, can you describe your previous analytical projects? Or tell me about your experience working with data, they're looking for examples that show your skills, methodology, and impact.
A strong answer should include your role, the project context, tools used, and results achieved. For example, in my previous role as a business analyst at a retail company, I was responsible for analyzing sales data to identify trends and opportunities. I used Excel and SQL to extract and clean data, created dashboards with Power BI, and presented insights to management. My analysis helped identify underperforming products and optimize inventory, which increased quarterly revenue by 12%.
Perfect. Notice how this example highlights specific tools, actions, and measurable results. It shows not just what you did, but the impact of your work.
Another approach is to focus on collaboration with stakeholders. I worked closely with marketing and operations teams to analyze customer behavior. By combining data from multiple sources, I provided actionable insights that guided a successful promotional campaign, resulting in a 15% increase in customer engagement.
When discussing analytical experience, it's also good to mention problem-solving and critical thinking. During a project, I noticed inconsistencies in the data. I investigated the issue, identified errors in data entry, and implemented a validation process. This ensured that future reports were accurate and reliable.
Use action-oriented and professional phrases in your answers, like, I analyzed data too. I identified trends and patterns. I collaborated with teams too. And I implemented solutions to improve accuracy.
Don't forget to show your comfort with different tools and methods. I am proficient in Excel, SQL, and Tableau, and I apply statistical methods and data visualization techniques to communicate insights effectively to stakeholders.
Key takeaways for talking about analytical experience. 1. Clearly describe your role and project context. 2. Highlight tools and methods you used. 3. Show measurable results or impact. 4. Include problem-solving and critical thinking examples. 5. Demonstrate collaboration with stakeholders. 6. Use action-oriented and professional language.
By practicing these strategies, you'll show interviewers that you're capable, detail-oriented, and ready to turn data into actionable insights. Next, we'll learn how to explain insights and recommendations clearly so you can impress your interviewer even more.
Welcome back. In this chapter, we're going to focus on how to explain insights and make recommendations clearly in a business analyst interview. This is a key skill because it shows your ability to interpret data and communicate it effectively to stakeholders.
Exactly. When an interviewer asks, "Can you explain the insights from your analysis?" or "What recommendations did you make based on data?" they want to see that you can connect data to business outcomes.
A strong answer should clearly show the insight, its significance, and the resulting action or recommendation. For example, after analyzing customer feedback and sales data, I noticed the trend. Products with detailed online descriptions and photos had higher conversion rates. I recommended updating product pages for underperforming items, and within 2 months, we saw a 20% increase in online sales.
Perfect. This example demonstrates analysis, insight, and a direct recommendation with measurable results. Numbers and percentages make your response credible and impressive.
Another tip is to structure your explanation logically. Start with the data, highlight the insight, and end with your recommendation. By comparing monthly sales reports, I found that certain regions were consistently underperforming. I investigated further and discovered that marketing campaigns were not reaching the target audience. I suggested a regional marketing strategy, which increased sales by 15% in the next quarter.
It's also helpful to translate technical findings into simple language so non-technical stakeholders can understand. Instead of saying, "The correlation coefficient is 0.82, I explained, "Our data shows a strong relationship between product reviews and purchase likelihood, meaning better reviews lead to higher sales. This way, the insight is actionable."
Use professional and action-oriented phrases. I identified trends, I recommended, I presented insights to management, and this led to...
Also, highlight impact or ROI when possible. After implementing my recommendations, the campaign achieved a 25% increase in engagement and improved overall revenue by 10%. This shows how data-driven insights can lead to tangible business results.
Key takeaways for explaining insights and recommendations. 1. Structure your answer. Data, insight, recommendation. 2. Keep language simple for non-technical stakeholders. 3. Highlight measurable outcomes and ROI. 4. Use clear, action-oriented phrases. 5. Connect insights directly to business value.
By practicing these strategies, you'll show interviewers that you can analyze data, draw meaningful insights, and make recommendations that drive results. Next, we'll explore problem-solving and decision-making skills so you can handle complex scenarios with confidence.
Welcome back. In this chapter, we'll focus on how to demonstrate your problem-solving and decision-making skills during a business analyst interview.
Employers want candidates who can analyze complex situations and make data-driven decisions confidently.
Exactly. When an interviewer asks, describe a time you solved a challenging problem, or how do you make decisions based on data? They want to see your logical thinking, analytical mindset, and ability to act under pressure.
A strong answer should include the problem, your approach, the tools or methods used, and the outcome. For example, in my previous role, sales reports showed a sudden drop in revenue for one product line. I analyzed customer feedback, sales data, and inventory reports using Excel and Tableau. I discovered that a competitor launched a similar product with a better online presence. I recommended a targeted marketing campaign and product feature updates. Within 2 months, sales increased by 18%, and we regained market share.
Perfect. This shows structured problem solving, use of tools, and a measurable outcome. Employers love candidates who don't just spot problems, but implement solutions that add value.
Another tip is to show your decision-making process. Highlight how you weigh options and consider stakeholders. For example, when deciding which data visualization tool to use for a project, I evaluated Excel, Tableau, and Power BI based on team skills, reporting needs, and timeline. I chose Tableau because it allowed faster insights and easy sharing with stakeholders. This decision improved reporting efficiency and clarity.
It's also important to show adaptability. Sometimes data is incomplete or inconsistent. I document assumptions, validate with multiple sources, and communicate potential limitations to stakeholders. This ensures decisions are informed and transparent.
Use action-oriented phrases like, I analyzed data to identify the issue. I evaluated options and recommended. And I implemented solutions to achieve measurable results.
You can also highlight collaboration during problem solving. I worked with marketing, sales, and operations to understand the problem from multiple perspectives. By combining insights from different departments, we developed a comprehensive solution that increased efficiency and customer satisfaction.
Key takeaways for demonstrating problem solving and decision making are 1. Clearly describe the problem or challenge. 2. Show a structured approach and tools used. 3. Include collaboration with stakeholders or teams. 4. Highlight measurable outcomes or impact. 5. Demonstrate adaptability and transparency. 6. Use professional, action-oriented language.
By practicing these strategies, you'll show interviewers that you can analyze complex issues, make informed decisions, and contribute to business success confidently. Next, we'll tackle handling challenges and complex data questions, so you'll be ready for the toughest interview scenarios. Welcome back. In this chapter, we'll focus on handling challenges and complex data questions in business analyst interviews. These questions often test your analytical thinking, composure, and problem solving under pressure.
Exactly. Interviewers may ask things like, what would you do if data sources conflicted? Or how would you approach a data set with missing or incomplete information? Your answers need to show logical reasoning, adaptability, and professionalism.
A great strategy is to acknowledge the challenge, explain your approach, and provide a solution. For example, during a project, I noticed inconsistencies between sales data from two different systems. I first verified the data sources, identified errors in data entry, and cross-checked with historical trends. I then consolidated the corrected data and presented a clear report with actionable insights. This process improved reporting accuracy and built trust with stakeholders.
Perfect. Notice how this example highlights problem identification, verification steps, and a solution, all while maintaining clarity and professionalism.
Another common challenge is incomplete data. If data is missing, I assess the impact, use estimation techniques or proxy data, and document assumptions clearly. I communicate these limitations to stakeholders to ensure decisions are informed but transparent.
When facing complex analytical questions, structure your response like this. Restate the question to ensure understanding. Break it into smaller components. Explain your reasoning step by step. And provide a data-driven recommendation. For example, if asked to analyze why a product's revenue dropped last quarter, I would first segment the sales data by region and customer type, identify patterns or anomalies, and investigate external factors such as market changes. Based on the insights, I would recommend targeted actions to improve performance.
Use professional, action-oriented phrases like, I investigated the issue, I cross-checked data, I recommended a solution based on insights, and I communicated findings clearly to stakeholders.
It's also important to show composure under pressure. If you don't know an answer immediately, it's okay to think aloud and demonstrate logical problem-solving steps. Interviewers value structured reasoning more than a perfect answer.
Key takeaways for handling challenges and complex data questions. 1. Acknowledge and define the challenge. 2. Use a structured approach to break down the problem. 3. Verify data and document assumptions. 4. Provide clear, actionable recommendations. 5. Communicate limitations and findings professionally. 6. Maintain composure and demonstrate logical reasoning.
By practicing these strategies, you'll show interviewers that you can tackle complex data challenges, make informed decisions, and communicate effectively under pressure. Next, we'll learn how to end your business analyst interview strongly with personal brand and analytical mindset. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the final chapter. Now we'll focus on ending your business analyst interview on a strong note. This is your chance to leave a lasting impression by highlighting your personal brand, analytical mindset, and professional attitude.
Exactly. Interviewers often ask, "Why should we hire you?" Or, "What makes you the best fit for this role?" Your answers should summarize your experience, skills, and ability to translate data into actionable insights.
Start by confidently highlighting your core strengths and achievements.
I have extensive experience analyzing complex data sets, identifying trends, and providing actionable recommendations. My work has consistently helped stakeholders make informed decisions and optimize business processes.
Perfect. This reinforces your personal brand as a detail-oriented, results-driven, and analytical professional.
Next, share your approach to problem solving and data analysis. I approach challenges methodically by gathering accurate data, applying analytical frameworks, and ensuring clear communication with stakeholders. This ensures decisions are data-driven and aligned with business goals.
Also express enthusiasm for the company and role.
I admire your company's innovative approach to business intelligence and would love to contribute my skills to enhance decision-making and drive strategic growth.
Mention your analytical mindset and soft skills. I am known for my curiosity, attention to detail, and ability to collaborate across teams. I enjoy turning complex data into insights that make a real business impact.
Don't forget the importance of follow-up after the interview. A polite thank you email reinforces professionalism. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss my experience. I'm excited about the possibility of joining your team and contributing to your data-driven initiatives.
Use confident body language during the interview. Maintain eye contact, sit upright, and smile. These nonverbal cues reinforce your approachability and professionalism.
Key takeaways for ending strong in a business analyst interview. 1. Summarize your experience and analytical skills. 2. Highlight problem-solving approach and methodology. 3. Express enthusiasm for the company and role. 4. Showcase personal brand traits, curiosity, attention to detail, and collaboration. 5. Follow up professionally after the interview. 6. Maintain confident and positive body language.
By practicing these strategies, you'll leave a lasting impression, showing interviewers that you're capable, professional, and ready to turn data into actionable business insights.
Remember, your final words and attitude often linger in the interviewer's mind, so make them count.
Thanks for watching English Vibes Blue. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below, what's the most insightful project you've worked on as a business analyst?
Then ask the viewer a question.
Okay.